Hello, Virgo. We're getting to the point this afternoon. I want to start by apologizing for last month because I had some crazy energy going through my life, and I could not do you guys' reading last month because I didn't want my energy to flow into your reading. So whenever I have some crazy energy going on, I'm going to always put the readings off until I deal with that energy because I was going through some things. But let's get to the point. Let's read these cards. Okay, so it's a couple ways I want to read these cards today. It's partly to do with love and finance to me. It started off with love and then it ends in finances. So it could be that you're walking away from somebody. That's what it looks like. But everything's going to be okay. First card that hopped out for me was this one. Now, if you look at this card, this lady's being embraced by another lady that seems to be older, which gives me the idea that this is a mature love that you're being embraced by. There could be someone in your life that you are that's nurturing you right now and showing you a lot of love. This could be relationship or platonic. And by platonic, I mean by like family and different stuff like that. But somebody showing you love. This could be a love relationship. I can read this card two ways. This could be family embracing you this way. You could be experiencing an overall sense of compassion from your peers and the people who surround you right now at this point in your life. But also, if I was to look at this as a love reading, the lady in the front is reaching out. She has somebody on her back that's showing her a lot of love and compassion and stuff like that, but her back is toward this person, and she's reaching with her arms open. So it could be that you're in a love relationship right now, since that's what you want. People be wanting love readings, so I just try to turn it that way. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you the business side of it anyway. But since that's what you want, let's make this about love. Somebody is trying to show this girl love, but she really don't want this person. She's got her arm open to other possibilities and other suitors. She's totally turned away from this person. So somebody could be in your life right now that you want to love, that's trying to have a relationship with you, but your heart just isn't all the way completely in it. You're not in love with this person. Obviously, she's wanting somebody else to come in or open to other possibilities. The girl in the front, which in this reading would be you. Next, we have the card of the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is saying that you have a passionate project on your mind. You have money on your mind. You're feeling secure in the money that you have. And that you're passionate about new projects coming in and different stuff like that. But following this card, I just want to say that this person that's trying to love you could have something to do with the bag. You could be dealing with this person because they show you, they help you out financially or something like that. But that's probably about it, because you really are open to new relationships coming in. The reason it helped me say that you probably dealing with this person over money is because next you have the Eight of Swords. It's trapped in your mind. This poor girl right here, she has 8 swords surrounding her, and she is blindfolded. And she's bound by a rope. The one thing that I want to point out about this card is, though, she has a clear way of escape behind her. She has 3 swords on her right, and she has 5 swords on her left. But if she backs up a little bit, she'll escape the whole issue. When I see this card, I like to say that you all up in your head about something. And it could be this relationship that you really don't want to be in, but you in it just for the money. This may not resonate with all Virgos, but this is just what I see. These are the cards that popped out, so I'm going to read these cards. You all in your head about this situation. You don't know what to do. You know what to do because the strength card follows it. But you just really don't want to do it. This is kind of like a head over heart decision. And when you with somebody over the money and you don't like nothing else about them, you definitely have a head over heart decision to make. Because after a while, the money just don't be enough. Trust me. I've been there. Oh, Lord, I've been spoiled, and I'll wait till the end because I've been running out of space and stuff, so I got to get your reading out before I get into my business. Let's get back into yours. So this is, but it's in your mind. You're dealing with somebody. It's about the money. You want to leave. You feeling trapped. You feel stuck. You feel bound. You feel trapped. You feel like you don't have any resources. You feel stuck in a situation. And you're trying to figure your way out of it. I think part of your problem is you know what to do in your heart. But you just don't want to do it because it's going to require strength that's definitely coming in next. Strength to pull yourself together, this card say. And move forward. And pursue your dreams. And pursue your passions. And having faith to believe that without this situation, it's still going to be okay. If that's what's got you up in your head. But it got something to do with money. And since the card came out with this person on your back, but you don't want them because you're reaching towards somebody else, that's what it looked like to me. Tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, I'm just reading these cards. This may not resonate with you because I don't expect for it to resonate with the entire collective. But you got to see what I'm seeing in these cards, though. You feel me? I mean, it's just the story that's being told. So next, you have the King of Wands. You have decided to dust yourself off and go forward towards your dreams. You have realized your dreams. You are passionate about them. And you want to pick up an old project. You could be studying about some things right now. You could be in school. Or there's maybe a venture in your mind as far as business is concerned that you have been putting off for a while. But you've decided to pick back up and re-embark on. You have full confidence that you're going to move forward and make this thing a reality. Whatever dream you've been having. You have decided that whether this person supports you or not, you're going to go after your dreams. And you've also decided that you're going to be okay. If you haven't decided that, it's coming in the near future with the Strength card and the Page of Wands. Bam. Then we have the King of Pentacles sitting there so smug with his coin. Whatever you decided to do and whatever dreams you decided to pursue are going to be a reality. Because you have made up your mind to make your dreams a reality. I've been listening to an audiobook called The Power of Now by Tollhart. His name is Eckhart Tollhart or something. I know his last name is Tollhart. I'll get back to y'all on that. But it's helping me begin to be present in my everyday. It's making me realize that all we have is now. The past is gone and the future is a mystery. And nobody knows what will happen in the future. Hell, we don't know what's going to happen an hour from now. The whole world could end in 1 hour and we don't even know it. You hear me? Supposedly, we out here floating around on some kind of rock in gravity with comets whizzing past us the size of our Earth and the size of school buses every few seconds. So, kaboom, it could be over any time. Let the scientists tell it. Ain't no telling what they holding back anyway, hell. We could be on a crash course to another planet right now and don't even know it. I swear I just now was able to see the moon out in the daytime. I talk to some people and they say that the motherfucker been out all their life, but I'm just seeing the motherfucker in the daytime. Is it another planet? I'm gonna leave that to YouTube. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is all we have is now. If it happened in the past, it happened now. If it was going to happen in the future, when we get to the future point, it's still going to be now. All we have is the present. So immerse yourself in the present moment. If you're cooking, cook. If you're reading, read. If you're watching the birds fly outside and the squirrels play, do that. But don't be allowing your mind to be in another place while you're doing something. Hell, it'll take away most of the anxiety and worry out of your day if you just do what the hell you're doing and don't worry about nothing else. I'm doing the dishes, but I'm worried about tomorrow. I'm doing the dishes, but while I'm doing the dishes, I'm caught up in the past and what Aunt Susie did when I was 9. Or what this motherfucker did to piss me off last week. It's gone and it's over with. And it's spilled milk, it's kicked over in the grass, you can't lick it up. A cat can't get spilled milk up out the grass. Shit. So you sure can't. Pay attention to the now. Do you some meditation, go on you some long walks. When you find a thought that you feel like is happy and it makes you feel good inside, milk that motherfucker. I mean, think about it and laugh. If you find something that's funny, laugh about it until you can't laugh about it no more. If you find a thought that's good, think about it till you can't think about it no more and let those feelings permeate your body. Do not dwell on any negative thing because that's what's going on right here. Write it, then burn it, do whatever you have to do, but make up your mind about moving forward in this situation and don't let it worry you. Make up your mind once and for all. If it's something that you can do now about it, do it and leave it alone. If it ain't, then be okay with it, but just leave it alone. Our thoughts torment us. Even when we're going through some bullshit, it's because what really torments us about the situation, the negative situation that we find ourselves in, is the amount of brain power and thought activities that we give to it. If you don't think about nothing, then it don't worry you. But if you're thinking about how you pissed off about something or how to get out of a situation, hell, I look at it like this. If I done thought about the shit for 5 minutes and I still ain't figured out no motherfucking solution, then I need to drop it. And while you walking down the street, blowing bubbles with your kids, a solution will just magically fall in your mind. You ain't got to think a situation to death to find out a solution to it. All you got to do is pray. Get somewhere and quiet your mind and meditate. Look up some videos on YouTube on meditation. Get somewhere and be quiet and refuse to let your mind think for 5 or 10 minutes. It's going to take practice, but you can get there. Because worry is just thinking about something in the past or thinking about something in the future when we don't know about when the past is gone and we don't know what the future gonna hold and we can't control it. What I found that you can do is manifest. You can think about what you want to happen until it just magically manifests. Trust me, it will. You can speak things into existence. That's why the Bible says, and I don't mean to get spiritual, but the Bible says, if we speak to a mountain and tell it to be cast into the sea, then it has to obey our command. Speak life into your situations. Believe the best outcome in your circumstances, and that's what you'll have. And it looks like you're realizing that, Virgo. Whatever idea or plan that you've been putting on the back burner, you're going to realize that dream and you're going to do everything that you can do to achieve it. But you have to be present and you got to have your mind on what you're doing. If you're driving down the street, pay attention to the traffic. Think about the cars. Pay attention to the cars. Do not be in what might happen in November driving down the street. I'm driving down the street, but I'm thinking about what happens in November. I took my kids to the park to play and eat ice cream, but I'm way in the past of what happened last year with this motherfucker that pissed me off. Or I want to control somebody's actions. Or I'm trying to refigure my way out of a situation that I've already figured out. Hell, once you figure it out, just leave it alone until a better solution just falls into your mind. Thinking something to death does not bring a solution. Worry is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but you still ain't doing shit to solve the problem. Anyways, I love y'all. And since I got a little bit of time on this phone, I'm going to go ahead and tell you about my experience now, since your reading is over. It's all good in the future. You're sitting with the pinnacle. So anyway, this turned out to be a good reading if you want to know. Yeah, I was with somebody. A little tea time here for you guys. We're going to leave it on the pinnacle so you can focus on that. But yeah, I was with somebody and it was great. And they spoiled me and they gave me everything that I absolutely thought I could ever want from a person. Oh, they swept me off my feet. I was driving 3 cars. My car note was paid. They had 3 cars. I had my car. My car kept being shiny. They took me out shopping. They bought me wine refrigerators and fill it up with wine and champagne. And we went out to eat at the most expensive, exquisite restaurants that I thought I could go out to eat. And they just swept me off my feet. I didn't even buy deodorant. They told me to put all my money in the bank and everything. But at the end of the day, I was still kind of sad with everything that this money could buy, because the money wasn't enough. And eventually, when you're dealing with somebody with the money, you just gonna come to that end. I don't know why we get so miserable and we feel like we gotta leave the money. Because you know what's next. Because I guess in our heart we feel like we fit to take this person through the ringer, because once we decide that it's about the money and we really don't want them, then we just gonna start dogging them. And I guess that would be our inner turmoil. We be trying to come to terms with letting the money go and letting this person go before we turn the tables and start dogging them. I guess that's what it is. I guess that's what the torment is. Because you could always have your cake and eat it too, but that's not so fun either. I'll tell you that on the next tea time. Anyway, I love y'all, Virgo. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Thanks for all your support. And I'm excited about y'all future. I hope you get excited too. Till next time, to the point. Tarot.